obviously a lot of things go into losing a game like this, but in your mind, over those last 2 minutes, was that the shot profile you guys were looking for, or did you guys kind of sink back into those habits you were talking about getting out of character and letting things get away that way?
I think, Brian, if I was to point to one thing, it was 7 offensive rebounds that they had in the fourth. I think that was the biggest thing for me, is their ability to get second chance points, puts more pressure on you to deliver on the other end. I thought overall the shots that we did get were shots that we made throughout the course of the night. Unfortunately, we went on a little cold streak in the fourth. But a big part of that was their ability to put pressure on us in offensive rebounding.
The offensive rebounding is an area that you controlled all night up until the final 5 minutes. What were you seeing in the first 43 minutes that allowed that advantage, and then what changed? Was it just the Knicks' size or the lineups out there in your mind?
Yeah, Lucas, at the end of the day, you know, the closer they get to the rim, the more opportunities they're going to have to rebound the ball offensively. And so whether that was Brunson getting to the rim, whether that was different guys from the team, Randall got to the rim. And so, you know, we're asking Nick to do a lot to come over and protect the rim for us and be able to rebound. And so then it comes down to the multiple bodies that they're sending to the rim, which we knew they were going to. That's a part of their game plan. But we got to hit and come away with it somehow if we want to win ball games like these.
It's become a trend now this month where the fourth quarters have just been kind of unkind. Do you see any trends with you guys that maybe you can look to address or focus on as far as just been reoccurring things in that fourth that stands out to you?
I thought our execution was good, Evan. I thought I did have to call more plays down the stretch, which our guys seemed comfortable with. And, you know, again, I'll look at the film, but it felt throughout the course of the game that the looks that we were getting weren't forced at all. We had a good pace and flow to how we were playing. I thought we were playing very unselfishly as a team. So, you know, without looking at it, again, I thought the shots were shots we can make for sure.
When you are in a situation where you guys have let so many of these leads go, when it gets into the last 2, 3, 4 minutes, how do you avoid having that creep in the back of guys' minds? Here we go again, deja vu, this is another one of these.
Yeah, I think you try to have guys lean into performing under pressure. This is what we signed up for. And so that was part of, Brian, of showing the fourth quarter the other day of the Clipper game, is to accept and lean into, you're going to be in these situations again. You can back away from it. You can run away from it. You can try to hide from it. But I hope we have a group that wants to lean into it and step right through the door. That's the only way we're going to get on the other side. And so I look forward to more games like these. I thought our execution was better down the stretch than it was the other night. And the next time we're in a game like this, it'll be better. You know, I'm actually pretty confident to, you know, because that was a heartbreaking loss that we had in Clipperland, where you're seeing the guys respond. A game that we thought we should have won in Portland, we didn't win, then we come back and win the Laker game. A Clipper game that we thought we should win, then we come back tonight and one-on-one with a minute to go in the game. So that ability for our guys to show a spirit about themselves, a competitiveness about themselves, definitely leans me into having belief and more comfort in this group to continue to push them and try to get some wins.
Mikal, what's it going to take for this team to start holding on to some leads in the fourth quarter?
Just got to stay together. You know, that's the biggest thing. When team make a run and make a push, just got to handle adversity a little bit better. We had it earlier in the year. We won some games towards the end, but kind of lost that. And it's tough when you keep losing at the end. It, you know, puts your confidence down. So we just got to keep sticking together. We're going to be in them positions a lot. Just got to be ready.